Okay students, welcome to the next video lecture. In this lecture we will be going to discuss infinitive and infinitive phrase. So let us ask a few questions before and then try to address those questions during the lecture. What is an infinitive, or what is the definition of an infinitive? Second one is, what is the structure of an infinitive, or how can I identify an infinitive? The third one is, what are the functions of an infinitive? And fourth one, what is an infinitive phrase? And the fifth one, what are the functions of an infinitive phrase? So we will be going to address these questions during our lecture. Coming towards an infinitive, when first form of the verb like walk, talk, run, etc. is preceded by to, it becomes an infinitive. Like you say to run, to want, to buy. So all these are infinitives. So that is the definition of an infinitive. When first form of the verb, base form of the verb is preceded by to, it is called an infinitive. Here I have given you some examples: to swim, to read, to walk, etc. Our next question is that what are the functions of an infinitive? So infinitive has two main functions. One is the function of a subject and the other is the function of an object. But that does not mean that infinitive is having only these two functions. Infinitive can have more function as well, as subject complement in a sentence, as object complement in a sentence, as an adjective, etc., etc. But here we mainly focus on these two, looking to your level and to the material included in your exercise on page 39, because this lecture belongs to unit 4 and it is on page 39. That is why I have just taken these two functions. One is of the subject and the other is of an object. So you know that one of the definition of the subject is that part of the sentence about which we talk. So here we say to swim is very dangerous. So about what we are talking, to swim is very dangerous. This whole sentence is very dangerous is about this part, to swim. So this is the subject in a sentence. And if you remember, we had discussed noun phrase, and there we had discussed that only noun can function as the subject. So here it means that to swim is a noun in this sentence. To walk is good for health. This is another example, and you can write many examples like that. Now, an infinitive can also function as object in a sentence. Like when you say, I like what? To swim. It is like when you say, I like candy. So candy is a noun. Okay? And here what do you like? To swim. To plus base form of the verb. And here it is the object, because in this sentence it occupies the place of an object. He wants what? To go. So to go is an infinitive here. I have given you this note that there are other uses of infinitive phrase, infinitive and infinitive phrase as well. So this is your assignment. You can carry out your research on Google and you can search what are the other functions of infinitive. Now our next point is infinitive phrase. So let's move to it. So an infinitive phrase is a phrase, and I hope you know what is a phrase. So here I have identified for you group of words having 2 plus base form of the verb, a group of words which consist of 2 plus base form of the verb and which functions like an infinitive. This is very important. Functions like an infinitive. And we discussed two functions, function of a subject and function of an object. So if a noun phrase which is having 2 plus base form of the verb and which functions like an infinitive will be called an infinitive phrase. Here I have given you very simple examples. As a subject, when you say to swim in the deep river is very dangerous. So this whole part of the sentence is very dangerous is about what? Swimming in the deep river. To swim in the deep river is very dangerous. Similarly, to walk in the evening is good for health. What is good for health? To walk in the evening is good for health. And very interestingly, you can put one word here as a noun, like you say exercise is good for health, and exercise is a noun. So here this to walk in the evening function is a noun. Another function of infinitive phrase is the function of the object. When you say I like what? I like to swim in the deep river. To swim in the deep river, because we define that a phrase, an infinitive phrase will be a group of words. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 words are here. And it will be functioning, it will be having 2 plus base form of the verb. So look, 2 plus swim, base form of the verb. And it will be functioning as an infinitive. So we define that, we discussed that earlier, that an infinitive can function as an object. So here it is functioning, I like to swim in the deep river as an object. So that is why it is an infinitive phrase. Similarly, Amjad wants what? To walk in the evening. Look, again this is an infinitive phrase. Now here I want to give you a home task, and that is that search all the uses of infinitive and send it to me on my WhatsApp. Thank you very much. I hope you learned this concept and it is pretty much clear. Still, if you are having problem, you can ask me personally. Thank you.